Greetings, everybody, and welcome to our first ever Rock and Blues Spring Extravaganza. Make some noise! This is a special event for many reasons. First of all, it was a kind of an accident that I put a recital together on Good Friday. You know, you think about Good Friday and you don't really know the date. You know all about Good Friday. And so you book it April 14th, you sound good, and you're talking to the parents, and finally one day somebody says, you know that's Good Friday, don't you? And I'm like, oh no! Well, can you come? Yeah, okay. Any Catholics in the audience? Thank y'all very much. I know that that's a big sacrifice. We appreciate you very much for being here. You too, Napoleon. So, blues is a big deal because, well, one, most of you guys know this. Blues is the foundation of music. I'm going to take a picture, y'all. Always want to do this, right? And I always forget. Yeah, but I might fall. All right, everybody smile. Yay. That's just for me. So, blues is the foundation of all music. So if you go to church, you're hearing blues. If you like heavy metal, you're listening to blues. If you like pop, you're listening to blues. You like Michael Jackson, you're listening to blues. You like George Strait, guess what? You're listening to blues. So everything is the foundation, except for classical music, which is why we have classical recitals too, because that was another country. And that came towards us. Blues, however, was born here in the United States of America. Under some dark things. There was it's not some of our proudest moments, but one of the perks was some really great music that has defined our nation and what we listen to and basically who we are. Also, the blues, it gives us some very unique challenges in rhythms. And so these kids that are, especially the piano players that are about to perform for you, they make it look easy, but they've been working on this for months, okay? So the blues is not easy to play. But I'm so happy to have this opportunity. It's always just to have y'all in. I love you guys so much. And what happens, you know, too, is we got, stop it. We got, because it was Good Friday and so many people were out of town, and I hate to say this, and I'll deny it if you tell the other students, but we ended up getting the A team. So this is the best of the school right here. And yeah, definitely give yourselves a round of applause. Also, I want to thank y'all so much for funding this. I know that I always prided myself in keeping the recitals free, and I still do. So Christmas, we're not going to charge you. You know, the classical recitals, we're not going to charge you. But once a year, I'd like to get together, rent a room, rent a sound guy, and just really go all out and have some fun. Just like the last time we were here, we're ending tonight with 2 bands. And so this is really special to me to get students together and put them together and watch them make music. And it is really wonderful to see that. So we're going to end tonight the same way. And so all of our piano students are going to be playing some blues, our guitarist, a little bit of everything. We're going to have a couple of Johnny Cash songs for you. And we're going to close out tonight with some Metallica on Good Friday. Welcome to good music. Untraditional, I told you, I try to be as unlike the average music school as I possibly can. No contracts, no commitments, and blues recitals on Good Friday. It's my pitch. It's working. You guys are here. Can you buy a DVD? I don't know. Probably. We might work something out. He likes Starburst a lot. So, yes, and so this is Anthony. Everybody give Anthony a big round of applause. And so Anthony has generously volunteered his time to bring some very expensive equipment in and record us. And so I'm really excited about that. And also give a big round of applause to Joseph. He was our sound guy. And a big round of applause to Alex Wolf just for being awesome and helping me out today. Thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without you. And, of course, you guys as well. So, again, thank you for paying. I do appreciate it. We did move down, and so we didn't do the Elan, which was more expensive. And the way that it worked out is, just so you know, financially, we about broke even with your contributions, whereas if we'd have stayed at Elan, I would have been out about $600. And so this worked out really well. We're filling up the place nice. You know, some of you don't have seats. I apologize for that. I might can find you some. Miss James? All right? Y'all okay? How many do we have? 6? I'm not trying to go find y'all some chairs. I think there's some more out there. So anyway, and those of you that haven't paid, please do. Pay for your kid to play in the recital. I'm totally kidding. But seriously, pay me at the end of the show. All right, so, because we only break even if you all paid. No, and so again, Christmas, we're going to do a wonderful Christmas recital again. It's going to be totally free, and I will try to keep it because it is. The recitals are a gift to you guys, because you're the ones sacrificing and making music an opportunity for your kids, and I really respect y'all for doing that. I thank you so much for picking me to be able to do that, because it is such a blessing for me, it's just a great group of people, and I love teaching your kids music, and thank you for bringing them to me, and thank you for allowing me to provide these recitals to you, to take it as a gift, because this is all about you guys. All right, so sit back, enjoy. What? Oh, thanks. All right, so let's get started. So our first performer of the night is also our youngest, most talented student at the school. That's true. I tell it to everybody, but she really is. Gargi Mandal, let's give it up. Hi, Gargi. Me and Gargi are going to be performing a blues duet entitled Visions in the Night. You look pretty. You can sit right here. Hold on tight. Where's your paper? Okay, so our music stand is not as big as the one at the school. So we're going to be pausing in between page 1 and 2. We'll try to make it quick, but don't applaud in the pause. We're not done. So in the second pause, then you get to clap. All right. Ready? So you're going to be in middle seat position. Ready? Okay. So, mulligan, everybody gets 3 of those. We got a small roster tonight, and I want everybody to get a really good video, and nerves are a big deal in these recitals, and anybody understands that it's me. So, and round 2 is usually a little bit easier after round 1, and plus she was the first student. You were very brave. All right, you ready? Take 2. Everybody reset your cameras, and action. All right, up next, sorry. Up next, making her first appearance of the night, she'll be playing later on in a special duet with her father that I'm very much looking forward to. So Kaylee Upham, come on up with some Mixolydian blues. Big hand for Kaylee. Yes. Good job. We'll see you again in a little bit. All right. And is this on? All right. Is there any way you could get it through the monitor? I think I'm screaming in it because I can't hear it. Yeah. All right. And up next, please make some noise for Isabella Owens. How are you? There we go. Yes, thank you. Isabella will be performing Ragged Gray Mare. So again, they make it look easy, but again, these songs are they're pretty challenging, and the kids spend months performing them and mastering them, and it's so great to see you so far, just all coming out here making it look so easy. All right, without further ado, let's get Alex Bolito up here. Alex is going to be performing Swing-a-Ling. And we'll see Alex in a little bit as well. He's going to play some drums for us. That's a nice hat, by the way. All right, up next, Mrs. Raquel Puente. Come on up. Big round of applause for Raquel. Raquel will be performing Sunshine Rag. right, Evan, come on up, buddy. Big round of applause for Evan. Evan will be performing a song entitled Cool Blues. You look good, too. So proud of you guys. That was awesome. All right. Elijah Owens, come on up. You're looking good. Elijah will be performing a song entitled Bluesy Day. That one was one of the hardest ones. And about a month after I gave it to him, I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, let me show you how to do this. I'm like, oh, that's tricky. But you pulled it off. It was fantastic. All right, moving right along, we have Mr. Ethan Wolf. Big round of applause for Ethan. Ethan will be performing a song entitled Stompin'. So, Ethan came to his lesson last week and I said, so you've been practicing? He said, no. I learned that song 3 weeks ago. I said, buddy, you got to keep practicing. Oh, it's in here. So he had to go home and do some work, but he did it. Good job, buddy. Lesson learned, right? Right? You got to keep playing. All right. So, up next we have Alexis Holmes. Make a big noise for Alexis. Also, you all look great, but best dressed of the night goes to you, young lady. Alexis will be performing a song called Get Down. You done? She did that so well, I was like, well, maybe she's going to play it again. That was awesome, sweetheart. Awesome. Sometimes you play it once, you're just like, I got to play that again. I guarantee this was going through her mind. She was like, I should play it again, but maybe I shouldn't. And we were like waiting, like, what are you going to do? All right. Good job, sweetheart. Very good. Very good. All right. Isabella Renaud, come on up. Big round of applause, please, for Isabella. So, even south of the equator, they like the blues. And this one is an example of some Latin blues. I can do this. Seema Srud. Dang it. Srud. I did it the other day. Seema, come on up. Y'all make a big round of applause for Seema Srinivasan. Srinivasan. Oh, I had it the other day. You had to say it for me, though, remember? All right. Seema will be performing a song entitled Blue Rock. Take it away, Seema. About the blues is there's a little freedom, and sometimes you can that's where jazz was born, out of blues, right? And what's jazz, right? A bunch of mistakes. And so blues you can kind of get away with a few things, but that was perfection. Every beat, every note, just perfection. That was a really good job, love. Where did you go? Yes. So for we had Best Dress Award tonight. What should that award be? Perfection? Tempo Train Award. Anyway, you did great. All right, moving right along. Christian Beauchamp, come on up here. Christian has not been taking lessons very long, but has already mastered two of the toughest chord songs that you advanced students know you already know. So he'll be performing Lean on Me and Let It Be tonight for you. What?
Do I just let it be first and then?
Yeah, say the good one for last. job, buddy. All right, up next, Trevor Lassman. Makes a big round of applause for Trevor. Trevor will be performing a song entitled Move. So when he heard about the blues recital, and I was thinking about some songs, he requested that one, and I was like, now hold on, now I'm the blues expert over here. But so and I had to recognize the song that he had asked for, and I'm like, yeah, that's bluesy. I said, but it's hard, bud. He said, I can do it, and he did a great job, fabulous job. All right, so you get the go-getter of the award tonight. I'm full of awards tonight. Not done. There'll be more awards. All right, let's get little brother up here, Mason Lassman. Big round of applause for Mason. Mason and myself will be performing a song called I'd Rather Go Blind. Switch down a little bit. You gotta pull, not just your butt, the whole bench. A little bit more. Scoot the bench and then you sit at the end. Mm-hmm. Right there. You good? Mm-hmm. You sure? You can scoot a little bit more.
I might have to play it one octave lower.
No, play it where you've been playing it.
Okay, I just have to play it like right here.
You ain't been playing it there. You have? All right. Two. Take that. Good job, buddy. He was whispering to me in the middle of it. He said, I put the second page on the third page. Okay. We pulled it out though. So the important thing sometimes is just recovering from your mistakes, right? And so that's another thing that these recitals are good for, is trying to prepare a number that you can play and recover from your mistakes. We're at home, you're just playing by yourself, you can start over anytime you want. And so it's just another perk of recitals. And good job. Very good, Mason. Recovering from your page error. All right, here we go. Next up is Will. Come on up, bud. Big round of applause for Will. Will be performing a song tonight called Lots of Rhythm. That boy's got talent. Both them boys. All of y'all have talent. That was really good, though. All right, so Skylar Burnett. Make some big noise for Skylar. Skylar will also be making a second appearance later on tonight, but for right now, she's playing one of my favorite little ditties entitled 12-Bar Blues in the key of C major. Job. All right, up next, Drew James. Come on up to the piano. Big round of applause. Come on, guys. Drew James. Now, Drew is going to be performing. I went to his house, and I said, hey, we're going to do a blues recital. He said, that's awesome. And Dad overheard and said, hey, I got a book. And his dad brings out this book from when he took piano lessons when he was a kid, right? From this lady who hand drew every piece of music. I mean, just before copiers, before, I think that, remember that paper that you could copy stuff on, carbon paper, I think, even before then, because he's old. No, I'm just kidding. We're the same age. You're probably a little older than me, but no. But anyway, this book was fantastic. And it was just these perfectly drawn notes, and she had the chords. Anyway, and it was a really good collection of blues music. And I saw Georgia. And I was like, oh, we got to do that, Drew. And I played him a little bit, and he said, oh, I like that. So for your listening entertainment, here is Drew James performing Georgia on My Mind. Oh, yeah. You so crazy. That was good. Love it. So again, and it took him a little while, and he was like, I like it, but I don't know if I can play it. I was like, yeah, you can. And so again, these songs are really, really complicated. They're making it look easy. It sounds great. You're all doing fantastic. All right, let's move on to Mr. Napoleon Puente. Big round of applause, guys. Come on for Napoleon. I like that shirt. Now that's a bluesy shirt. I like that. All right, Napoleon will be performing Blues Triplets in C major. Start over. Deep breath. Everybody reset your cameras. Mom, Dad, reset. It never happened. And here's Napoleon. All right, Haley Durden, come on up. Big round of applause for Haley. Haley and I will be performing a duet entitled Swanee. What page? Your way, yeah. One, two, ready, play. So anybody ever heard that song before? No? Anybody? Yeah? It's a fast song, right? It's a very fast, it's a jazzy fast song. But she took it and I'm like, yeah, don't change it. I like it. Let's keep it slow. We'll make our own version. And it's pretty, right? It's a really nice arrangement. All right. I'm sad because the guy up next, we've been doing, ever since he's been doing recitals, we've been doing duets. And I love doing duets with this little man. But he's getting too big, and he's going to go off on his own tonight. Please welcome Mr. Evan Peralta. Evan Peralta will be performing Bringing It Home. set your cameras? So these pianos play very different, and so sometimes you just have to get used to them, and that's not a big deal. Here we go. Here's Evan. All right, our last but not least performer playing some blues on the piano tonight is the lovely Carrie Anderson. Big round of applause for Carrie Anderson. Carrie will be performing the 9 o'clock blues. All right. Big round of applause for all the pianists that performed for us here tonight. Okay, I'm going to have, we're getting ready for our guitars, so it'll take just a couple of minutes, probably a minute and a half, just to get this organized. So y'all talk amongst yourselves, get up and stretch, get some water if you want to, and we'll be back in the... Sebastian, come on up, and then we'll introduce you when we get started. All right? Go ahead, guys. Thank you.